Alrighty, hello everyone. Because this is an unscheduled stream, there's no starting soon or out like that. I am legitimately just gonna go live. Today, Galgum got me a bit interested in trying to learn something I've been considering learning for a while now, and that is HTML and CSS. So we're gonna do that. I have a guide up here, which we are going to use. Yeah. So
Everybody, in this series I'm going to show you everything you need to know to get started working with HTML. Then a little bit later on we'll cover CSS. So why don't you go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hey, if you enjoy my videos, please be sure to subscribe, because subscribing is free. Just like how this video is free. Help me out. Yes, I'm guilt tripping you. That is all. Why should you learn HTML? In today's age, people spend way too much time on the internet, myself included, unfortunately, knowing how to... Now what we're going to do is install a new file. I will name this file folder. I'm going to create a new file. There we go. Name this folder, hold all of the documents related, and finish. We need a folder to hold all of the documents related to our website. Go to Open Folder. I'll place this folder on my desktop. New.
I'm not sure it's gonna try and even open. Oh, it's opening my Node.cg stuff.
Folder. I'll name this folder Website. New.
My computer's eating ass a little bit.
Folder. I'll name this folder Website. Select folder. There we go. We are now within our website folder. I'm going to create a new file. I will name this file index.html. I will name this file website folder. I'm going to create a new file. I will name this file index.html. Whatever your homepage is going to be, I would recommend naming it index.html. Most servers return the index file as the homepage. So it would be good practice for us to name the homepage index. Now what we're going to do is install the live server extension. Go to extensions, look up live server.
So hopefully my computer won't decide to shit its pants. For anyone who doesn't understand it kind of thing, if I'm correct, basically, when you click F12 on a website, you probably see a fuck ton of like code and shit. That's this. It's taking a minute to install. There it is.
Server and install. Basically what this does is that when you update your HTML file, if you have a web browser open, it's going to update automatically. It'll save you some time. Alright everybody, now what we're going to do is fill in our HTML file.
Okay, thank you, Evan. I did see you followed. You're on my thing. Whoa. Oh, is that going to the thing? Oh, that is the thing. Can I copy that? I'd rather it be in a Chrome, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so anything I put should show up in there.
At the top, what we'll do is add a set of angle brackets, then type this.
Let me move my PS5 controller down there.
Exclamation point, doc, type, HTML. This is a
So, exclamation mark, doc, type, HTML. Wait, back.
declaration that this doc type HTML. This is a declaration that this document is an HTML5 document, which is the most recent version. Then we'll create a pair of HTML tags. We'll need an opening HTML tag and an ending HTML tag. You can tell that this is...
Okay, so we need to make an opening HTML tag and an ending, which thankfully the ending already appeared for me.
This is an ending tag because it has a /. Most tags are in groups of pairs. That's if there's typically content between them. This pair of HTML tags represents the root element of an HTML page. Between these two tags...
I don't know what the fuck these, I can delete that because I don't use this one anymore, to be honest. For anyone wondering what the fuck are my bookmarks, I only have one bookmark now, and it's just this. For anyone wondering what that is, it's some thigh-high boots I bought a while ago, and I forgot to... well, I bought them, and then they arrived. They're in my... Are they in my cupboard? Yeah, they're in my cupboard over there. And I just never got rid of the bookmark. But, yeah. Hey, Scotsman.
We will add a pair of head tags. HTML page. Between these two tags, we will add a pair of head tags.
How are you doing, Scotsman? You ready for a chimp? I am. I've been preparing. I'm ready. Oh, that needs to go. Hold on a second. I'm a little confused. So, I did the head tag. Oh. That needs to go just under the D. I don't know if it actually matters where it goes, but for him it's under the D, so... I am ready, but at the moment I'm being nerdy.
element contains information about your web.
Oh, hold on a second. No, wait. That's how it is. This.
Web page. So it has a title. Let's add a title to our web page. Title. Add a closing tag.
Title.
Let's set the title of our web page to be My First Website.
I'm not gonna put my name.
Now what we'll do, right-click on your HTML file, then open with Live Server. Here's our web page. The title says My First Website. Just to make this easier on us, I'm going to place our
Okay, I guess I'm gonna use this.
side by side with VS Code.
I guess I have to use this one. Oh yeah, that's the title of my website. There it is. Oh my god. I have to use this for some reason. I don't like I have to use that. I need to make it so I can set... I still need to do this, actually. I've been meaning to do it. Edge is still, for some reason, considered my main browser. I need to change that.
When we save any changes, we can see that update automatically. The head element contains information about your web page.
Oh, it does. It, like, refreshes it. Cool.
Whereas in the body, let's add a pair of body tags after.
So, head. Below this needs to be a body tag.
The pair of head tags.
And then there we go. Okay, so anything, it seems like anything that has a slash in it. So you can see, like here, I've got a head tag. So I've got a head tag with the title, and then that's where the header ends. And it's kind of the same with the body. Like so the start of it doesn't have a slash in it, but the end of it does. Okay, cool, interesting. I like that.
The body element contains visible content in your web page. Between our body tags, let's add a pair of H1 header tags.
Oh, shit. H1. I don't know if it's just me, but mine's automatically doing it for me. He has to manually do all of his.
H1 defines a large heading. I'll add some text. This is an H1 heading. I'm going to save. That should update my HTML document automatically. This is an H1 heading. Let's try H2. Add a pair of H.
Sorry, one sec. There we go, yeah. So, yeah, there we go. So, in here I've put page has done a H1 heading, and then in here it's gone as a page. You may probably see text like this, basic text like this. I didn't want the AI. When a page has gone down. Because sometimes it kind of defaults to this, but yeah.
Two header text.
Or if you've ever tried to, I've noticed as well, if you try and like unblock a website, the CSS, which is like the so the HTML is kind of like, so this guy, I've been watching this guy for a little bit now. He's explained it. It's like making a website is like building a house. You need the HTML, which is the structure. So like that's like the wood and the layout of the house. The CSS is like the decoration. So like, you know, the paint and how it looks. And then you got, I think, JavaScript, which is the functionality. So
Tags. This is an H2 heading.
Okay, so we do H2 heading. H2. Page has done a H. This is just a practice site before I actually decide to probably make my own. I don't know. I'm probably going to spend a few streams trying to make one, but we'll see. Yep, there we go. Page is done a H1 heading. So H1 heading seems to be a bigger text than H2 headings. Okay.
Let's do H3. H3. This is...
Yep, there we go. Page is done a H1 heading, page is done a H2 heading, page is done a H3 heading.
Is an H3 heading. H4.
H4. That page has done a H4 heading. There we go, H4, yeah.
This is an H4 heading. Then we have H5.
You can do apparently 6 H's. Yeah, the page is done a H5 heading.
This is an H5 heading. Typically, header tags are used for titles or other large text. Let's discuss paragraph tags. If you have a paragraph of text, you can place that within a pair of p tags. Some text goes here.
I want to see if I can make this bigger. How do I make it bigger? I forget how to do that. So try to zoom it in like that, but it won't work. Okay, I don't know.
If you need some sample text to work with, if you're using VS Code, you can type lorem, then tab. This will create some garbage text for you. I think it's supposed to resemble Latin. If I...
Wait, I'm confused. What?
You can place that within a pair of p tags. Some text goes here. If you need some sample text to work with, if you're using VS Code, you can type lorem, then tab. This will create some garbage text for you. I think it's supposed to resemble Latin.
So you can do p tags. So p tag.
If you're large text. Let's discuss paragraph tags. If you have a paragraph of text, you can place that within a pair of p tags. Some text.
So on line 13, he opens a p tag. And then he closes the p tag on the 15th line. Like that. Some text goes here. Yeah, there we go. That's paragraph tag. Cool.
Goes here. If you need some sample text to work with, if you're using VS Code, you can type lorem, then tab. This will create some garbage text for you. I think it's supposed to resemble Latin. If I were to copy everything within the set of paragraph tags, then save it, paragraphs are separated with a line break. Otherwise, if you do need a line break, you can type BR, meaning line break. So this is a self-closing tag. Pairs of tags usually have some sort of content between them. With a line break, that's a self-closing tag. We don't need a closing tag. So add as many line breaks as you need, wherever you need them. So that's a line break. There's also horizontal rule, which is HR. Think human resources, HR. That would add a horizontal line across your page. So that's a line break. So add as many line breaks. That's a of tags usually have some sort of content between them. With a line break, that's a self-closing tag. We don't need a closing tag. So add as many line breaks as you need, wherever you need them. So that's a line break. There's also horizontal rule, which is HR. Think human resources, HR. That would add a horizontal line across your page. That might look pretty good after a title. Paragraph tags don't care about any spaces or new lines. I'm going to put all of this on separate lines, just so it's more legible. So when I save, nothing appears to happen. Even if I were to add some line breaks between these sentences, nothing appears to change. You could always change your paragraph tags to PRE, meaning pre-formatted, as in pre-formatted text. That would retain any line breaks or spaces within these tags.
So apparently here he wrote Lauren. It just spits out a fuck ton of... Why is that so spaced out like that? That's what I'm curious. Oh, is it because it's... Oh, I think it's because it's like... Yeah, okay, that was kind of why. It's because it was like over there. Okay, that was confusing for a second.
It's up to you if you prefer the P tags or the pre tags. Now, the last thing I'm going to discuss are comments. Comments aren't displayed as output. They're usually used as notes for yourself or for other developers. You would type a left angle bracket, exclamation point, 2 dashes. Wherever your comment ends, you would type 2 dashes, right angle bracket. This is a comment. So when I save...
Oh, yeah. So I guess that would be, say, if it's like if you're working on a project with someone, you would then say, "Oi, Dave, fix this in row 165 or whatever. I don't know, or fix that," and basically that would then mean it doesn't show up here or on the site, but Dave can know if he enters this. Oi, Dave, fix row 165. Dave then knows to fix 165 without it saying on here. Okay.
Nothing appears to happen. Comments are used for yourself or for other developers that are looking over this document. Alright everybody, well at this time let's go over an exercise just so that we have a solid foundation and really remember everything. It'd be good practice for us. We're going to create a separate HTML file that displays the lyrics of a song you like. So let's create a new HTML file. Let's name this file lyrics.html. Again, we'll need to add this declaration, doc type HTML. That's a declaration that this document is an HTML5 document. Then we'll need a pair of HTML tags.
Okay, 1 second. Jesus fucking Christ, this guy speaks so fucking fast. Doc type, HTML. No, not as HTMP. HTML. That one. Then we need to add a HTML thing, and then we need to keep that closed. That would need to be on line 4 though.
We'll need a head element.
Okay, and then head where we need to go. So I'm not sure if it's like a new Studio Code like update or whatever, but for some reason mine is just automatically updating. Like, mine's just automatically giving me the end of it. So he's like, the video I'm watching, he's having to actually manually type it out. I don't know if it's just setting that I've got turned on or whatever, but like, when I search up like head, it automatically gives me the end of it. It's like when I searched up HTML, it automatically gave me the I typed out the open HTML or the starting HTML. Then it automatically just gave me the close. So
And a body.
so I need to create in there a body.
Let's add a title to the head of our document. Title. Let's set the title to be...
So head underneath head needs to be title, and the title would be
My song lyrics.
Okay. This is just obviously just teaching, kind of like getting you used to it before you start going on your own adventure with this. So
Then we will open this HTML file with live server. My song.
oh, okay, right. I see. So this with a head, and then you type that just shows up on the top of here. So that would be like, okay, yeah, I see.
Lyrics. Pick a song that you like. With
What's a song that I like? I don't know. I like every song. Let's do it. Does Google not have the lyrics on it? I guess not. Okay, let's just do. Oh, fuck it. Let's just do. No. Let's do. Oh God, let's. Forget ball 3. Damn. Alright, it's fine. I can just copy it off here. I'll just copy it off of I'll just copy all the text off of thingy. Okay. So
then our body tags. Let's add an H1 element.
add a H1 element.
This will be the title. Copy the name of your song. Place it with.
This is the song I picked from Fallout 3, or that I know from Fallout 3.
So that's the title.
Yep, there we go.
Add song by the name of the band or artist. I'll use H3 header tags.
I guess you kind of go through them like depending on like the the size I guess you'd want. I guess it's more. I guess the H like number is more size if anything.
That's slightly smaller than H1. You know, maybe H4. I think that'd be better.
I wonder how many of us saved a H4 with a H closing. That would be very strange. Yeah.
I'll add a horizontal rule. That's HR. I'll add a pair of P tags. Take all of these lyrics, copy them, and paste them within the pair of p tags.
Oh, he didn't like that for a second.
I'd like to retain the spacing. Let's change the p tags to pre tags.
Oh, hold on. Guess oh yeah, the text has updated, but it doesn't like. Oh, I'm trying to save my browser by accident.
For pre.
So we need a pre. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it seems like if it's a p tag, it only stays. So it seems like if it's a p tag, it only stays in. It seems like if it's a p tag, it only stays in this. What's it called? If it's a p tag, it like makes it all one. But if you do a pre tag, it kind of puts it in the same way that it. That's really weird. Why does it do that? I guess because maybe the p tag compresses it, maybe? Yeah.
Formatted text.
Let's go in chat for a second, though. Sorry about that.
Let's add one line break after our horizontal rule. One last thing I'm going to do within the pre tags, I'm going to add some blank lines between some of these verses. There we go.
See, I didn't need to do that because mine already automatically did it. Mostly because I've got like the verse in here, the bridge in here, and all that. So
that's pretty cool. I think we have the hang of basic HTML now. In the next topic, we'll discuss hyperlinks. Hey, if you're enjoying this series so far, please be sure to support me by smashing that like button, leave a random comment down below, and subscribe if you'd like to become a fellow bro.
Thanks, dude.
Hey, in today's topic, I'm going to show you how we can create hyperlinks. A hyperlink is a digital reference to data that a user can follow by clicking or tapping a button or link. To create a hyperlink, we will need a pair of A tags.
Oh, I don't need to open it twice, actually, because I already have it. I don't need to actually have that open, because I already have it open. Yeah.
We'll sandwich some text between these two tags, such as click.
So... Okay, I'm going to delete this, all this... What is he? Okay, he's got... Kept his... Oh, so he got rid of all this p text here. All the h text, actually. So he only kept, like, the body, and he actually got rid of the comments, so I guess he got rid of that, too. Did he keep the p tag? No, he got rid of the p tag. So, yeah, okay, I'll probably just go red if I tried. So we need an a tag. Underneath that, then we go click. That's too far to the right. So we click me.
We're missing one thing. What we'll need within the opening A tag is an attribute, an href attribute. An attribute is...
I assume... Hey, ref. I assume the ref in that is a... I assume the href... I assume the ref in href is some reference, I assume, as well.
Typically a name-value pair that modifies the behavior of an element. Href means hypertext reference.
Okay. Ah, that's close.
We're referencing something. Within the set of quotes, we can list a web page or a file to link to. Let's begin by linking an external website like Google.
I'll just link to this genius page I've got.
Paste the URL within the href attribute, save. Then when I click on this link,
oh yeah, there we go. Takes you to the website. I mean, it's very thingy because I've literally got this like thing. Okay, cool. I like that. So that's how hyperlinks work. Interesting. Okay, my computer's freaking out because it's been on for like over 12 hours. I've got shit RAM, so... There you go.
it takes me to Google, or some other website of your choosing, based on what's within the set of quotes. There are more attributes you can add as well. They're optional. Another is target. Target equals If you set target to be _blank, this link will open this URL in either a new tab or a new window, depending on your settings. Google has opened URL. You set target to be...
Oh, wait. What the fuck am I doing? So, target equals...
_blank. This link will open this URL in either a new tab or a new window, depending on your settings. Google has opened in a new tab for me.
So we need that to underscore, that's a hyphen, underscore blank, Control S. Ah, so there we go. Okay, so that would basically, yeah, so that makes it open in a new tab and not a new thing. It depends on your settings. So, okay, that's how I'm going to keep that like that, just because if I do decide to start fucking around with this a little bit, I can just simply go back to this without having to struggle with the fucking computer deciding to piss its pants.
Another attribute is title. The title...
Title?
Attribute display is additional information about the element as a tooltip. I'll add a message. Goes to Google. When I hover over this link, we have a tooltip that states goes to Google.
Holy shit. Hold on. Title goes to... Oh, I need to capitalize. I don't need to capitalize it, but goes to Genius. So if we hover over it, goes to Genius. Okay, cool.
That's an additional option too. This
I like it.
URL is an absolute URL. You can also list...
I assume that in titles for like that stuff, because the thing is, you see most of them just kind of typing in a link, unless it's because they haven't added a title, and that's kind of just what the code will automatically assume. I don't know if that's the case, or if it is just in that case, they will just add that to... Okay.
A relative URL. So based on the last video, we have an HTML file of song lyrics. Within our index file, we will link to our lyrics file. So let's create another hyperlink. We'll need a pair.
You guys are going to see my Discord. My Discord that's running really slow because my PC is running really slow. I knew our computer's going to run real slow today. That's fine.
A tags, meaning anchor. We'll need some text. Song. Index file. We will link to our lyrics file. So let's create another...
Ah, okay, so we're going to learn to link to this. Okay, cool. So we need to go...
Another hyperlink. We'll need a pair of A tags, meaning...
So, we need an A tag.
Anchor. We'll need some text. Song. Lyrics is good.
Song lyrics.
Then we'll need an href attribute.
Href. When we did a href to do, oh yeah, href equals.
Href equals. These two files are right next to each other. For a relative file path, all we need is the file name.
So then lyrics dot html. Oh, and then yeah, it takes you to it. Question I have, why is this right next to each other? It's not like, I would like it down here. Why does it not go down there?
Lyrics.html. I'm going to add a line break real quick. BR meaning line break.
Oh, it's because I didn't add a line break. That answers that question. That line break is underneath the click me text. I almost wrote in line break there as well, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. So it's because you need a line break. Okay, that makes sense. So we have click me, which takes me to the Genius page. That takes me to another thing because we have we have a target which is blank, which opens up a new tab, and then we have song lyric. Now, because we don't have a blank here, that won't do it. But if we had a blank with a target, which would be in that href, target equals underscore blank, Control S, and if we click on song lyrics, it now opens in a second tab, such as does the Genius one. Okay, cool. I'm happy about that. I like that. That's fun.
Then when I click,
because before we had that target, before we had this target here, so this target is okay. Let me explain what I've done for anyone who's maybe a little confused about what the fuck I've done. So, we have this lyrics page, which is this one right here, and we have this index page, which is right here. We have a header, the head element. Oh, it actually explains to you what the fuck things do. That's kind of cool. We have a title, head, body. We have a href. So we have an A. We have this A here, and that's supposed to stand for anchor. This is for hyperlinks. We have a href. Now, the href is what? Href is hypertext reference, I think is what that stands for. And that, basically, you can either get that to go to a link or to a certain, like this. So you can see with this one, I clicked, so there's one set to go to the Genius page, which I had. But then I also have this target. Now, this target, which is blank, is pretty much so that if I didn't have this blank target, it would basically it would go to this site, but it would only go to the site if I have it wouldn't open a new tab. It would actually it would just open it on this same tab. So having that makes it so much easier just because my computer's eating an ass today. And I've done the same, and then also so you'll see this title right here, title right here. This title is basically where it has. You can see it's not got one here. If I hover over here, it's got nothing. But if I hover on the click me, it's got something. However, if I go over here and if I go to this and if I type in title equals and then goes to song lyrics and then Control S. Click back on this, and I hover over it. Now it says goes to song lyrics. Like it said here, yeah. And so I click that, it goes to the song lyrics, which this is this. So this page here is this. And then this page here is this one. So, yeah. Also, I assume, if anyone's curious, would you be able to access this? I'm going to assume no. I believe to access this, you would actually have to be on my own. You would actually have to be on my computer to connect to this. I don't think it's. Yes, you would be, because I think for you guys to connect to this site, it would be to this site. I'd have to have a site a hosting something that hosts my site, but you have to pay for those. So yeah. Okay, cool.
click on this link, it takes me to my other HTML file. You could add these additional attributes if you would like. One last link. I'll create a line break. We'll create a link that begins the process of emailing someone. We'll need a pair of A tags.
Okay, so where's that in? Oh, it's back in my index. So, I want to make on line 22 on line 22 because IE doesn't have the. I want a line break. Then I want an A. Then
The text will be email me.
Email me. No, let's not do it in caps because I don't. Yeah, email me. Not me. Me.
Href.
We need a href.
Attribute will be set to. Now to send an email, type mail to : then an email address. I'll make up one. Test.
I'm not going to write my email because I don't want you guys to email me. Mail to equals test. I'm going to test mail.
At fake.com.
Test at fake mail. Testmail at fake.com. Oh, no, I didn't hold it. Oh, wait, no. At fake.com.
When I click on this link, we begin the process of sending an email to.
Okay, that is going to hurt my computer. Well, do it anyway. Oh, it opens Chrome. Why is it open Chrome? Why are you opening Chrome? What are you going to be doing in Chrome? Hello? I opened Chrome and it tried to... Huh? Okay, that weirdly has now just only started opening up Chrome.
With this email address. However, I'm not signed in, so this is as far.
I was focused on the mail app installed, to be honest with you.
As it'll take me currently. Okay, now for an exercise, let's go to our lyrics HTML file. Open with live server. Let me zoom out.
I'm just going to keep these two open so I don't have to like do the whole go-to thing. It'll just take me straight to it.
On the last project, you should have a web page with some song lyrics that you like. We'll create a hyperlink to the original video. Let's do that after the artist. That would be right here, but before the horizontal rule. We'll create a pair of A tags. I'll add some text. Original video.
Okay, so we need... Well, where the fuck am I? Okay. 10th line, which would be before the pre. He did a H... Oh my god, where the fuck are you? Oh, song HR, which is a horizontal line. Oh, so horizontal line, so it would be... Well, horizontal line... He did a break line here too. Would I need that? Yeah, the space, I guess. Where are you? So you put that in... Okay, so you did an anchor point after... Or an anchor one... After H4, which would be an A. Then you did original... Okay, I don't know why it spaces like that. It really annoys me. Video.
Then you'll need to find the URL for the original.
I can do that. Just go on YouTube real quick. I'll just get the Fallout 3 one. I'll just grab pull part of Fallout 3. They had one song in Fallout 3, right? You didn't have multiple. I don't think they had multiple in Fallout 3. Yeah, just anything goes. Let's go. Do you have a short down version? Oh, no, because it's a song, so I guess it would class it as a radio one, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, so, I mean, that's fine. I can do that, but, yeah.
Original video for your song. Alright. I will set the href attribute.
So, say href after attribute, and then link to the video. To which we would then click Control S, which would then have this, which then Aha, so you see, it does that. What I question, however, if I set, I assume yes, because it has 11 and a 4. If I set a blank like I did last time, which to do that it was target equals underscore blank. Yes, okay. I was curious if that would work. Jesus Christ, that's loud. So before, as you saw, when I created this, anchor, I call it an anchor point, H reference to this site here, it takes me to this original video right here. However, because I didn't add this target, which is blank, it opened it on this same tab. But if I add this blank, that's telling the site go to this, but open it in a new tab. So it'll just, if I click it, it opens it in a new tab. Okay. It's just easier than having to like fucking thing it. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect to learn it this fucking easy. I know it's still this fast. I'm not gonna lie, I know there's still a lot more to learn. I mean, it's a 4-hour fucking video. We're not gonna be here for 4 hours learning it.
To be that URL, the URL for a YouTube video. So when I click on the link, it now takes me to YouTube. Alright everybody, that's a hyperlink. It's a digital reference to data that a user can follow by clicking or tapping a button or link. And those are hyperlinks in HTML. Hey everybody, in today's topic, I'm going to show you how we can add images to a web page using a...
Oh my god, we're doing things with cute dogs. Holy shit.
HTML. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Alright everybody, here's how to add...
Okay. Right. So yeah, so that's how. So let me explain what we've done. So far we've learned. Okay, so far I've learned how to create this like little index here, which is going to eventually be full of probably a lot more stuff. No, it's not, because I'm actually going to delete all this stuff. So we have two things. We've created two things. We've created one which says "click me," which takes me to this Cole Porter Genius site. We then have this song lyrics, which takes me to my, which does, so you see that this one here took me to a Cole Porter site, or a Genius site, which is where I got the lyrics from. But then this one is where the lyrics are. This song lyrics opens this tab, which by the way is this one, which is also something I made, which is over here. Obviously I didn't write all this out. I did this and I did that and I did that. I added the, oh shit, no, fuck. I added this like line here. But yeah. You see all this stuff, and I've got this pretty body, head, blah blah blah. Yeah. This might also, for anyone's case, this might look a bit like Wikipedia. How Wikipedia stuff looks. That's kind of the thing. That's just kind of what Wikipedia stuff looks like. But yeah.
Add an image to a web page, but you'll need an image to work with. I have a picture of a dog. I'll add that to my website folder. Next to my index file, I have a picture of a dog. To add an image, we'll use a...
My computer's really shit. The amount of people I keep seeing in the comments saying I learnt more in 15 minutes than I learnt at uni. I feel like you learn probably a lot more at uni, but I feel like this is not that bad of a starting point, I would say. I think that's what I'm going to learn for today because, yeah. I am hoping to be able to make my own site that I can just run myself instead of having to, like, buy, like, Squarespace and shit, because it is actually a lot cheaper just to make your own from scratch than it is to, like, have someone then have like Squarespace, then run it on like Squarespace. It's easier on, way easier on Squarespace because it's less coding. The what's it called? The thingy does it for you. The site does it for you. Like, I made a website on Squarespace and it just does it for you, and it's so fucking easy. But yeah, I feel like this was a pretty good little starting point, to be honest. So we learned, obviously, oops, shit. So if we go back to this, no, that's the outline. So if we go back to this, you got obviously this bit. So this is all the code for this bit. So a lot of code goes into just three lines of text. You then have this bit, the my song lyrics, which is obviously a lot more text. It's all this, and all this bit goes into making this bit. So again, I'm going to quickly explain what we've done, just for anyone who's curious. So first, we have this index. So we have doc type. So this, we have this. We did a doc type. That's just to tell this that it's a HTML. I'm also using something called live service thing, which basically means if I do anything in here and save it, it will automatically update on this web page. So yeah. So we set this as a HTML. And we did a head. Now the head is basically this bit. So this bit here, all this bit is this. It's just this head here on the tab. Then we did then here we did an anchor reference, and we did a link to the Genius page, which if we click the click me, and our computer begins to shit itself. It didn't do it. It takes us to the Genius page, which is obviously Genius, the lyrics site. So yeah, so there's that. Obviously, we then did a blank. So the blank, for anyone who knows what this blank does, this blank, so we put a target blank in. So without the target and it's saying blank, if we click on this click me link, which obviously appears when you do a href, we put A, then we put href, and yeah. You'll also notice one thing, so we have this A here, and we also have this slash here. Now, it's a hypertext anchor. The slash means, so that if it doesn't have a slash, it's open, or it's the start of it. The end of it is if it has a slash at the start of it. And anything, if you're doing anything in an anchor, or like whatever you're doing it in, it's the same as this head. So you see, you've got head here, which has no slash at the start, but you've got a head with a slash at the start. What that basically means is, so it's like, that's the start of the head, that's the end of the head, and then this is the header itself. And that's just this bit here. You've obviously got the body, which I'm not entirely sure what the body was, to be honest. Oh, the body was this entire thing. So the body is this bit. So yeah, and you see the body's all closed down here, and we write everything inside of the body, or what needs to be written in the body. This end HTML is just, we don't really write under this because this all is in a HTML, which is this, and yeah. So we did this H reference. Now this H reference obviously goes to this link here, which it becomes a link if you click there. We then have a target, which goes to blank. This just makes it so that, because before I added that target blank, before I added that target which goes to blank, it originally, if I clicked on the click me, it opened in this same tab. But if I click this, it opens in a separate tab. So very useful. And then we did a title which goes to Genius. That title which says go to Genius is, if I hover over it, it just says go to Genius. If we didn't have that title and I hover over this, it won't say anything at all, no matter what. It just won't do anything. Same with the song lyrics. We did the same for that one. We also did, but the song lyrics, so instead of going to a website, we just went to the lyrics HTML, and that basically opens up this, which is something I made, which is in here. So yeah, Of course, I think the only way to get to here if I didn't have this, like with it, I think would have legitimately been if I had a site hosting something hosting the site. Yeah. So then we have the email me. Now the email me doesn't actually have a thing, so you can see it's like you can see it's not hovering over it. But if I add a if we add a title, email individual. That's not how you spell individual. I don't think this teacher has spell. Fuck, individual. Individual. Oh no, it's not got a U in it. For individual. Individual. I don't know how to spell individual. That's really bad. That is really bad. Okay, I'm individual. Funny for any of us. Individual. Oh, indivi and jewel. Indivi. Jew. It's not got a jewel. Individual. There you go. That's how you spell individual. And then if we press Control S, which loads all these up again, if we hold this, email individual. Clicking this will just legitimately just open this. I don't have a blank, so it doesn't do anything. I don't know why it keeps opening Chrome. That's very strange. This says email me. Why that says email me? I don't remember. Oh, that's because that is the title of the thing. So it's there. This title here. So that's the reference. That's kind of the name of it to go to. This title is just telling it to, when I hover over it, it says email individual. So, yeah. I think YouTube's the exact same if you hover over the YouTube logo, which I think is a picture. But I think in that picture, they also set it to be a hyperlink, where if you click it, it just takes you back to the YouTube homepage. So that's kind of how it works. Like, I guess what I could do is, if my own website, learn how to put a picture, which I think is the next thing I do, in the corner. Then I could possibly, I think he'll also teach me how to do hyperlinks in a picture. Because then what you could probably do is if you click that, if that whole picture is a hyperlink, you click on that picture and that could send you back to this or some part of it. So yeah. But anyway, pretty much, yeah, so we did all that. Then we did a href email thing, but yeah, and then this all goes into here. I'm trying to explain it the best I can. Next we have this lyrics. So this lyrics is right here. This lyrics is all here. So we did, if we go to here, so you'll see all this text. So we have this, the head, the body, the title, which is this bit, the title, which is my song lyrics, which is right there. The title, do not think the title is this. This is a title, but it's in the body. It's a H1 title. It's only a title in the body. So this is the title. All right. Some people might think this is the title because that's usually what title is in like Word or whatever. But no, this is the title. Anything on this part of the page is a body. Anything on the page is a body. But obviously you can have different stuff. You can also have different fonts, but I don't know how to have different fonts. I assume there's a way to have different fonts, but I still need to learn that. Yeah. Pretty much, I'm hoping to learn to be able to like create my own website from scratch, and then I think all I have to do then is pretty much just either find a way to get a way to basically host the website for free, or pay for a hosting or a site hosting thing. I did find a website that allows you to actually get like I was able to get like .co.uk DNS. Do your thing. So, oh yeah, so I want to talk about this because I found this out. So, if you don't know what UKSG is, then that's fine. But UKSG, which is like the speedrun marathon I go to I'm going to create their event in May called UKSG Green. And basically, they had a problem with PayPal. So their donation page uses what's it called? Emmy spoke to me about it. I asked her what the problem was and asked her to kind of explain it to me, and she explained it to me. The best she explained it to me was pretty much, and I think Hood's explained it to me as well. So does Pazzi as well. Basically, PayPal, I think they stopped support for, I think it was .uk. I think it was, because I think there originally used to be UKSG, or donate.uksg.uk or whatever I think it was. It used to be that. It's now .co.uk. I mean, if I go to their website, if I go to the channel, actually, I'll be able to find out. I think PayPal stopped support for the... Basically, at Blue, which was the event before, the tracker wasn't, for some reason, PayPal wasn't sending the information to the tracker, which is GDQ's tracker. So they were like having to manually go through every donation. Yeah. So if I show you, this was the closing of Blue. Oh fuck. This was the closing of Blue, which is up on their YouTube channel. This is the video I've been using, by the way. My computer's running real slow. This is the site I've been using. I want to send all of the bro code. I'm going to be using this video quite often, so definitely go check him out. Very cool channel. He's got about 3 million subscribers, and yeah, I'm going to subscribe to him because he's been very helpful with teaching me. Been using about 15 minutes of this video. Still got another. It's like he's kind of like put all his thingies together, but yeah. But yeah, if we look at UKSG real quick, you can see that their donate was at donate.uksgmarathon.uk. But at Red, I mean, I can show you that on my run, actually. They changed it to .co.uk, and I explain why they did that. They had to get, I mean, to be honest, getting a new, is it bad I forget what they're called? It's not a new thingy. Yeah. So here's my Fallout 3 run. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. It's a good video. It's got about 24 views. Yeah, so it now says donate at donate.uksgmarathon.co.uk. Which, by the way, yeah, I did this run 19 days ago, baby. But yeah, so nearly 3 weeks ago. Well, 3 weeks is from 1421. Yeah, nearly 3 weeks ago now. Actually, 3 weeks tomorrow. So this 3 weeks ago tomorrow. So yeah. God, look how sexy I am. Nah, I'm just kidding. I look so dead, but I was tired. I also, oh yeah, so I had a fucking sausage and cheese like sandwich from McDonald's. It was really fucking strange. It was, who puts cheese with sausage? It was weird. I don't like their breakfast menu. It was really bad. I mean, it actually wasn't that bad. It tasted quite nice. I would have got another one, but I had to hurry up. So yeah. Yeah, they've got .co.uk. They had to change their thingy because I think PayPal stopped support for .co.uk, and I think they stopped support for .co.uk, so they had to change .co.uk. Yeah, .co.uk instead of .uk. So then I think, if I'm correct, and it was fixed, donations were going through. Thank fuck. Yeah. But there we go. That's going to do it for today's stream. I'm going to read out to Galgum, and I actually let's see who else is live. He's probably still live, but we'll have a look. Just to see if anyone else is live at the moment. I'll probably read Galgum. I already read him earlier though, so we'll see. But yeah, but I will definitely come back to this. I'm not going to do use my outro scene out because my PC's already shit. It's not only because my PC's already shit its pants, but I'm going to class this as an unscheduled live stream. So yeah, even though most of my streams before I decided to go to a schedule again was unscheduled. So okay, we got Recount, Spicy's live, Nerdcube's live, ESA's live. Oh shit, Charlie Girl, aka oh fuck, I forget her name. Shit. Dakota Kai, that's it. She used to be called Dakota Kai, but she's not called Dakota Kai anymore. Ooh, Dino's live. Dino's a wrestling fan. I'm gonna raid Dino. Yeah, I'm gonna raid Dino. Alright, I'm gonna rate Dino. He's live. He's playing GTA Vice. Ooh, fucking hell, that ad was loud. Yeah, he's learning. Is he learning GTA Vice City DE speedrun? Don't know what the DE stands for, but yeah, I still need to do some GTA 5 practice. I'll continue try to cut my time down a little bit. I've been doing it, and I've cut it down to about an hour and 50 or something. But yeah. What are you doing? I've not played Vice City. I know Cardinal Sin, sue me. Don't sue me, please. I even though I've got 2 jobs, I am poor. So, So yeah, so if you guys do want to see any more of this, even if you don't want to see any more of it, I'm still going to do random streams, but I hope you guys enjoy these. I do want to continue try to learn, because I do want to try and make my own site. I do want to kind of come out of this being able to make my own site, and hopefully find a way to host it and all that, but yeah. Thank you all for watching, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please like and subscribe. If you want to see any contact by me, I will be live tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be doing some GTA 5 Chaos Mod, most likely. I know in the schedule it says Resident Evil 4 VR. I was going to do that, but I've decided we're going to do the Chaos mod, so I just need to set it up tomorrow. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forget you guys are going to hear him. Yeah, but thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys goodbye.